Let's start our English language class. Today, in the previous class, we had done proverbs, exercises, and explanation. Today, we are going to start idioms. Idioms, page number 151. Open page number 151. Keep pencils in your hands. Page number 151. Now, like proverbs, idioms are 151 page number idioms. Those who have joined just now, open page number 151 English language chapter idioms. Now, like proverbs we had studied in the previous class, proverbs are those phrases or sentences that tells us or gives us any advice. Similarly, now idioms here, underline the definition of idioms. Idioms is a phrase or an expression that has a figurative meaning. Means it may be a phrase. You know what is a phrase? Phrase is an incomplete sentence. Means if I say under the table is a phrase. Means it is giving some information but not complete information. What is under the table? Now if I say cat is sitting under the table, that means this is a sentence, a complete sentence because it is giving us a complete meaning. A cat is sitting under the table. If I say under the table, now you are getting some information that something is there under the table, but what is there that we don't know. So the sentence which give us only half information are known as a phrase. So idiom is a phrase that or an expression that gives us a figurative meaning. Means any phrase that we say which has a meaning opposite it. That is known as an idiom. Like if I say cross your fingers, we all say cross our fingers. When we say something for good luck, then we cross our fingers. So cross our fingers is a phrase. And what is the meaning? For good luck. We use it for good luck. Okay, similarly, if I say give it a shot, give it a shot means you must try. At least you must try. So idiom is a phrase which tells us any figurative meaning. A blessing in disguise means something good that seemed to be bad in the beginning. Something good that seemed bad in the beginning. Then give it a shot means try. Speak up your mind means say what you really feel. Means whatever is going on in your mind, you should speak it up. So, speak your mind means say what you really feel. A piece of cake. This task was like a piece of cake for him. Means very easy task. Now if I say passing final examination was a piece of cake for that boy. That means it was very easy for that boy to pass the exam. So a piece of cake means very easy. Slip one's mind. Now if I say I it got slipped off my mind means I forgot. What is the meaning of this phrase? Slipped off my mind means I forgot. Then cross your fingers. We cross our fingers for good luck. To cost an arm and a leg means to be very expensive. Now everybody's arms and legs, hands and legs are valuable. So if something is cost at the cost of arms and leg, if I say I got the diamond at the cost of arm and leg means the diamond was very expensive. Then be second to none. If I say yes, my class is second to none, that means my class is best. Have second thoughts means if I say I have a second thought means I have a doubt. I need to rethink. So I have a second thought means something unreliable is there in the mind. The person is not able to take the decision. Still doubts are there. Queries are there. What happened? Sayyid Abbas, what are you saying? No, you don't have to learn the table. You have to learn the exercise. table I am explaining you so that it is clear what does the idioms proverbs means. Okay. Then turn page. Out of the blue. Out of the blue means with no warning, all of a sudden. The avalanche occurred out of the blue. Avalanche means where when the snow that breaks down and falls from the mountains. So out of the blue with no warning. Tsunami occurred out of the blue. A gray area, something unclear, something which is not clear, that is known as a gray area. See eye to eye means agree. I'm agreeing with you. So I'm seeing eye to eye. So basically, these idioms are phrases, means incomplete sentences, which gives us some figurative meaning, which gives us where there is a hidden meaning in these phrases. So basically, idioms are phrases where there is some hidden meaning. Okay? As fresh as a daisy. Now, daisy is a flower, a beautiful flower. So, if somebody says you are looking as fresh as a daisy, that means you are looking full of energy and enthusiasm. You are full of energy and enthusiasm. Under the weather. Now, if I say I'm feeling under the weather, that means I'm feeling sick. I'm not feeling well. I'm feeling under the weather. Got it? So these types of phrases are called idioms which have a figurative or any hidden meaning inside them. Let's come on to the exercise on page number 153. Open page 153. Don't look at the pizza which is drawn there, look at the exercise. Okay? Now, the question, you have to mark half question. Underline the idioms in each of these sentences, only till here. Underline the idioms in each of the following sentences. Only till here you have to underline. Alright? Now let's come on to the first sentence. He is fit as a fiddle. Which phrase, yes, which phrase in this sentence is telling us, expressing idiom or giving us a figurative meaning? Fit as a fiddle. Yes, so our underline fit as a fiddle. Underline fit as a fiddle. Last night it was raining cats and dogs. Raining cats and dogs. Raining cats and dogs. Yes. Raining cats and dogs. So underline raining cats and dogs. Tuhina, no. If you want to be a singer, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Yes, if you want to be a singer, give it a shot means to try. So, underline give it a shot. Give it a shot. Tuhina is feeling quite under the weather today. Means under the weather means what I said. Under the weather means feeling sick. So Tuhina is feeling quite under the weather today means underline under the weather. Yes, underline under the weather. It is an idiom. Rati and I would be hanging out in the park after school. Hanging out. Hanging out. Only hanging out. Not in the park. Park is an object. Phrase is hanging out. Now, if I say hanging out, that means it is giving us some information that somebody is hanging out. But who is hanging out? So it is an idiom. It is giving us information but incomplete. So hanging out, underline. Next, Ajay was feeling blue when his friend moved to the US. Feeling blue means not feeling good. Feeling blue. Underline feeling blue. Underline feeling blue. Means feeling bad. I don't always see eye to eye with him. Means I don't agree with him. So what is the idiom here? I don't always see eye to eye. Underline see eye to eye. See eye to eye. See eye to eye. He is like a bull in a china shop. Bull in the china shop. Bull in a china shop. Bull in a china shop. See eye to eye. Seventh one is see eye to eye. Yes, bull in a china shop. Number eight is bull in a china shop. Yes, next. The new student has a chip on his shoulder. Has a chip on his shoulder means the child has answer of every question. The child is very intelligent. Yes, child is very intelligent. Child has all the answers. So here idiom is chip on his shoulder. Yes, chip on his shoulder. Chip on his shoulder. Next, once in a blue moon, he comes late to school. Once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Yes, once in a blue moon is the answer. She is pulling your leg. Pulling your leg is an idiom here. Yes, pulling your leg. Underline pulling your leg. Ratam has a heart of gold. Means he is such a good person. He has a heart of gold. Heart of gold is idiom. Underline. Yes. Underline heart of gold. I have a sweet tooth. Means I love eating sweets a lot. A sweet tooth. A sweet tooth. Yes. Yes. A sweet tooth. Don't cry over spilled milk. Means the milk which is not good or yes, very good. Cry over spilled milk. Cry over spilled milk. Cry over spilled milk. Underline. The last one, I made the pizza from scratch. Means from the beginning. From scratch means starting from the beginning. Not pizza. Pizza will not come. From scratch. From scratch. Yes. So I am repeating all the sentences. I am repeating all answers. Kindly recheck. Number one, fit as a fiddle. Number two, raining cats and dogs. Number three, give it a shot. Number four, under the weather. Number five, hanging out. Number six, feeling blue. Divya, pay attention. Number seven, see eye to eye. Number eight, a bull in a china shop. Number nine, a chip on his shoulder. Number 10, once in a blue moon. Number 11, pulling your leg. Number 12, a heart of gold. Number 13, a sweet tooth. Number 14, cry over spilled milk. And number 15, from scratch. All answers are clear? All answers are clear? Okay. Okay. Okay then. So now, what is your work for today? You are going to open a fresh page, put heading idioms, underline the definition which is given on page number 151. This definition you will write. An idiom is a phrase or an expression that has a figurative Meaning. After writing this definition, you will do this exercise. And remember, in exam, exercise may come in the form of fill in the blanks also. So how you are going to do the exercise? You will write the phrases, the portion of the sentence that you have underlined, write it with black pen, and rest of the sentence with blue pen. Okay, so that in exam also, if it comes in the form of fill-ups, then you are able to do. You have to learn in the form of fill-ups. In exam, it may come as underline and it may come as fill in the blanks also. So learn them. Okay, so the portion which is you have with the portion in the sentence that you have underlined, when you are going to write in the copy, write that portion with black pen and rest of the sentence with blue pen. Clear? And make sure you do your work very neatly. Only one exercise I am giving you. English language, only one exercise. Make sure you do it very neatly and very good work. Learn it also. Okay? Right? Then we are going to meet for the next class. Science is our next class in 10 minutes.